So guys, this is a little bit complicated, but I will try to explain it to you and we will try to fix it. So this was, Control N, this was the low poly version combined, but not exactly this. The thing is that I have done something with this, and this something didn't work. What I was trying to do is find out where are those 20 polygons that are added to this mesh compared to the other, which is this one. So this is 9,401 points. And if we go here, we will see that it's 9,400 polygons exactly. This one is exactly the same, but because I made it the same, because the problem was here in this hand. In the hand. So after the wrist, before the wrist, the poly count was okay. It was the same. But after the wrist, the poly count compared to this mesh was varying a bit, and I replaced the wrist. So now the poly count is the same on both meshes, but it just didn't work. So what we have to do here is go here and put this in the same position as this, which can prove a bit difficult, but we can do it because we don't have any choice. So if you get to this position, I think this was a bug in ZBrush because I did it before. I did this pose and everything was okay. I was able to transfer it to here. So in the time of recording, obviously you saw that we weren't able to transfer it. So it's a bug. Somehow this hand here got a little bit more polygons. But now we will have to just redo it. So what we'll do, first we'll go to this. We have to have the lower version, and we will just split hidden. And now we have this as a separate object. So we'll go here and just append this object. Append this. Yes. So it's here now. But since we are solo, we don't see it. Now we will disable the visibility of everything, go to the bottom, get this, and put it in the top near this, so it will be easier to make them both visible. And now we'll disable the solo mode and start making the pose. The thing is that everything else is in this pose. In this pose. All other subtools, which is cool. We can just work on this subtool, which is the most important one. Since the head was not moved at all, we'll just start from there, the same way we have started in the other place where we're making the pose. So this will be the best way. Hopefully, you will not have to do this because your mesh will not get bugged. Mine was getting bugged, so I have to do this. So now I disable symmetry and just do this. The thing is that when rotating, maybe our point of rotation will not be exactly the same as from the other time. So we'll have to just adjust it a bit. Not a problem at all. I mean, it's cool. So let's fix. What to fix? Nothing to fix. But we have to first get this. Start with the legs. And then move them. I don't know if I will be able to move them exactly the same way. From the belly button this way. I like it. And then from here, we'll have to select every leg separately. Let's try transparency, okay. Transparency will help us because we'll be able to see what we're selecting with the mask. That's why I just turn it on. Now I will select this area, just make the selection smoother, reverse it, and then place our pivot here and rotate. Okay, like this. Okay, add to this. Now it's okay, nothing too much is moving. Probably we have to disable mask a little bit more here, and we'll be able to move this. And it's almost as we want it. Maybe we can move it a little bit. No, we have to make it exactly the same. You will ask why? Because we have bandages, we have some other stuff, and everything is according to the model below. So we have to do it kind of the same. If we don't, we have to adjust everything afterwards. So it's better to have it as it is. This, just mask it, and then let's rotate it. Okay, with alt click sometimes I go to the other subtool. This is fine. This is going exactly where we want it to be. And the thing is that this has to be longer for this to work. So we'll make it a bit longer, like this. Hopefully we'll be able to place it at the same place as the other one. I'm not exactly sure because it's very difficult to make the same exact mesh to go in the same exact place. But we will try, at least. The other one also, we'll pull it up, just with the move brush. And it's kind of going in the same way. We may fix it later when we turn on everything else. We'll see. So the head. God. So I forgot the mask of the head, and now the head is like whatever. It's not very good. So maybe we should Control Z a few times, or I'm not sure where this happens. It was not here. It was probably from both. I'm not sure. Maybe from here. Yeah, something like this. Not good at all. It's just very bad. But we'll fix it. I mean, this thing, I'm just showing it to you because it's kind of a bug that you can encounter, and I'm pretty much sure that you will not encounter it. If you encounter this bug, maybe it will be better if you start the pose from scratch. Yeah, I know, but this is leading to a lot of bugs, which I will fix, yes. It will take time. It will just take time. I don't care that much. Time is okay, but if you care about time, probably you should start it again, because you see, we have made the pose, this pose with every subtool and everything, just for less than an hour. And yesterday it took me a lot more time, a lot, like maybe 2 or 3 hours, just to figure out where's the problem, what is causing this issue. And it was the, let me see, it was the hand, left hand, her left hand. I don't know why, but it was her left hand. And it's okay. I mean, ZBrush sometimes is doing these things. I'm not super mad about it. Although yesterday I was a lot of mad. I was madness itself. If you can imagine a madness in a human form, that was me. I was cursing. I was saying the F word. I was saying the whatever word you can imagine. I was saying it. Because that hasn't happened to me ever. I made a lot of online courses. a lot. I mean like 6 or 7, I'm not sure. But this hasn't happened to me ever. I was super frustrated and I wasn't able to take it back. I was just, it was, I don't want to remember it. I don't want to have a memories for this. But whatever, I'm just speaking some random stuff because the things that I'm doing now, we have done already. So now I'm just repeating them. And I don't think anybody's too interesting about repeating this because you can always go to the video about to the videos about the posts and you can watch them again. That's just very easy for you because you either have this on your hard drive or you have this in online course page or whatever. Because let's get honest, this is either from Udemy, Flip Normals, or ArtStation. You've got it from. It depends. And if you are up to this video, you are one of the 10% maybe that are starting the video and then plan to finish it, which is great. And I congratulate you for that. That's amazing. Most people that are buying these videos are buying them because they think they look cool. And they're like, they say to themselves, yeah, I'm planning to take this and just finish it, okay. But they just left with their plans. I mean, they don't do anything. They just plan. That's the problem here. But if you are on this video, you are one of the few that are just making it. Yeah. And probably I should start the course with my kind of a observation. I was watching tutorials too, and I keep watching tutorials also, courses and stuff. The idea here is when you buy a course, for example, you have to watch it immediately. Just the same hour you bought it, the same minute you bought it. Otherwise, you probably will never, ever, ever watch it. And by never, ever, ever, I mean ever. Ever. Never. Yeah. I cannot make it clearer. It just that is my observation. When I buy some course or just download it for free if it's available, if I leave it for later, if I leave it on my hard drive, it's just amazingly rare if I go and watch it again. If I not again, if I watch it at all. It most likely will stay on the hard drive, and when I need something like this, I would forget about this, and I would just buy or download a new one. Because new, we think that new is always better than the old, which is not the case all the time. Sometimes even it's completely not the case. But yeah. So now we see I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to make it work. At least I think I am. But time will tell. Because after I'm kind of happy with the result here, I will turn on every other subtool and I will start to adjust it even more, but roughly I want it to be adjusted. So if the magic had happened for this subtool, for the body, we would now be just adjusting other stuff these hard surface things that we have missed, that we have left behind, like the pistol and other stuff, we would just work with that. But now we have to continue working on this because ZBrush is sometimes a shitty program. And I don't care if I curse, because sometimes just, I have one of my friends, very good artist, better than me in some cases. He was working for some Hollywood productions and stuff. He has a software named ZBuilder, I think, which you can make whatever humanoid creature with it. It's a very good. It's just plugin for ZBrush, but it's very nice. But whatever. So he is very good in ZBrush, and once upon a time, like maybe 7 or something, maybe even 8 years ago, he was one of the best artists in ZBrush Central in the forums, and his works were always in the top row. There was a top row that all the best works are placed. He was always there. And once he was working with ZBrush, and ZBrush just crashed enormously bad on him. He lost like maybe few hours of work. He was just furious, just amazingly furious. He was so furious, he went to the forums and started to curse ZBrush. He was telling about that ZBrush is a completely failed product and stuff, although he was working only with ZBrush. Every piece of money he had is from ZBrush. But whatever, he was starting to curse and everything, and they banned him from the forums. After that he fixed it, but the thing is, sometimes it can get very, very ugly. I mean, when this is about time and about some deadlines, it could get very ugly if you have these problems. I am a lucky guy because now ZBrush failed me, but I can fix it barely. I mean, I can fix it easily, not so hard. I can fix it, and I can like leave it for the next day. I don't have huge deadlines for this, which is very nice. And that's just my luck. But he had some deadlines and stuff, and when ZBrush crashed on him, he just had to work night and stuff. So obviously we can understand why he was so angry. And I was also that angry and furious yesterday. Almost. I was not that angry to leave ZBrush behind or something, but I was pretty furious, pretty infuriating or whatever. I don't know. But ZBrush is my guy. I like it. I love it even. I love ZBrush. It's just amazing program. It's just amazing. I don't know if ZBrush didn't exist, if it haven't ever existed, what would I do? Probably I would be a traditional sculptor or some kind of a designer from some kind of stuff like websites. I was web designer once. I don't know if I told you, but I was for a while, and I was not bad at it, because when you're an artist, the design is in your blood, so it's something that you can do. It's not difficult, it's easy, and it's also bringing you pleasure when you do it, so it's fine. But this, what I'm doing now, making creatures, making humans, making just things organic in ZBrush, it's amazing. I'm just so glad I'm doing this. I'm super happy with it, and they are paying me even, which is even more exciting. when they're paying you, it's pretty exciting. When they're paying you for what you like, what you love, what your passion, what your hobby even, that's even more exciting. And when they're paying you big money for it, it's just amazingly exciting. But we have to finish this video. Let's ZBrush finish this save, and we'll continue in the next to pose this model. So basically we're almost ready, except for this hand which we have to fix, but the other things are generally good. We have to, of course, as I told you, we have to fix some things, but most of the things are good. Of course, maybe we will adjust the things after we put all the subtools, and not maybe, we'll definitely do that. That's not a question at all. It will be done. So this pose of this girl and the dog maybe will be one of the longest posings, especially with this bug that happened, that I have ever made in my life. Which is kind of good. I mean, sometimes you should do some things a bit dramatic, a bit drastic, more than you have ever done. I like that. Kind of. So let's just see what happened. Let's just place this and put everything else okay, like this, and transparency off, and it's almost this hand here I like. We have to fix it in the glove, we have to fix it this here, this in the jacket, this here in the bra, maybe the neck we have to fix it because it's too big. But generally the forms we have, and we will be able to continue from there. That's a good thing. Also now, as we are almost one with the other mesh, we can just project it. We'll see. Maybe we'll do it, but in the next video we'll see about that. Now I'll just have to say goodbye.